I'm really nervous about this meeting. I have to talk to an employee about some unacceptable behavior, which is always hard. But this one in particular is always full of excuses and never takes responsibility for her actions. I'm anticipating a difficult conversation. I can feel myself getting tense already.
Damn it, I've been called into the boss's office. That can't be good. She probably is going to call me out on something that I've done wrong, and I wonder what it is this time. Probably something that's not a big deal.
Thank you for coming in today. I wanted to talk to you because I've noticed that you've been late a lot lately. That's not really acceptable. I need you here on time. It's not fair to the other workers when they follow the rules and you don't.
Yeah, sorry about that. It didn't used to be a big deal. The old boss didn't even mind. I was occasionally, a few minutes late.
I've been competing with my predecessor ever since I got here. It's tough on my self-confidence, but people really do need to change some things around here to get more efficient. And I feel like if they just give my ideas a chance, they would actually enjoy their work more. But now is not the time to argue all of my points and positions. I want to give employee a chance to tell me what's going on. I'm going to take a deep breath and use some small, powerful practice to keep myself from getting stuck in defensive thinking. Okay, I understand it didn't bother the old boss too much, but as you know, I've been trying to make some changes, and timeliness is one of them. It adds stress to my plate when I don't know when you're going to be here because I make plans based on people doing what they say they're going to do. That was probably too accusatory and blamey. I need to try some more curiosity and less judgment. Can you tell me why you've been late?
This feels like I'm in the third grade, like I'm being called up for throwing spitballs. This kid laughed at me. The kids laughed at me for days after that. And the teacher wouldn't even listen to me when I tried to talk to her. It wasn't really me, it was that kid next to me. Well, my car's been acting up and my kid had an emergency, and the traffic on the highway was at a complete standstill this morning.
Yeah, I know that traffic is killer, and that is a lot of stuff to deal with. Can I ask, do you understand why it's important that everyone would be on time?
I did read the memo. Being on time shows that I respect my coworkers and our clients.
Thank you for reading the memo. I find that when I organize my life enough so that I'm here on time, it makes life a lot less stressful. And I'll share you a little secret. When I get here a little early, it helps me feel confident, and I have a couple of minutes to gather my thoughts before work starts so I can really just get right to it.
That would be good. I can always use a little less stress. I feel like I'm so stressed and over schedules that there just isn't enough time to think about changing stuff.
I know changing patterns can be hard. Do you think there's anything you could rearrange to make it easier to leave earlier in the morning?
I can't really think of anything. Everything has to be done in a certain order.
I have some tools that I can share with you. And the first one is to become aware of how much time each thing actually takes. Would you be willing to keep a time diary for the next week? You write in it the actual time you spend doing each thing. When I did it, I was surprised to find that several times a week I was spending 10 minutes or more looking for my glasses and then a few more minutes looking for my keys. I put a few hooks by the front door and I always put my keys on them as soon as I get home, and it probably saves me half an hour a week.
Okay. I mean, I'll try it, but I'm not sure it'll help.
I really appreciate your willingness to try. And maybe if it's really not possible to change things at home, we could explore giving you some flex time a couple of days a week.
Yeah, that would be great. But let me do the diary first and see if there are some places where I might do some easy organization. I think that could be put in place. Thanks for being so understanding.
That's my job.